Electric Maze coming in with a new series here, which I'm really looking forward to doing. It's Dicey Dungeons. I've been waiting to get this game for a few days now. Just find some time it's appropriate to play it. And I was trying to work out a way to buy it while in China using Chinese money. But I think I'd have to change the region for Steam, so I just ended up selling a few TF2 crates, which were surprisingly pricey. So that was quite nice. So yeah, we're going to be jumping into it. It's a new roguelike game made by the man who made V to the 6 and Super Hexagon. And yeah, it's a fully fledged game this time. I know the others are still great games in their own right, and that's partly why I'm excited for this game. But let's jump into it here. You can see what it's about. So I'm going to be playing as the warrior. It is the only class I currently have unlocked, and he's a difficulty of 1. It's pretty simple, so let's see. Lady Luck, let's welcome back our latest contestant for another round.
Oh, no.
Once bitten, dice shy. Okay, so this is the map. This is essentially the floor that we're going to be playing on. Here's the exit. Here's some loot. So let's fight this wolf puppy and get to the loot. Wolf puppy is strong against poison. Okay. So we start off with 2 things as this. Now we get these dice. We can use our sword to do damage. So we will use our 5 that we rolled and do 5 damage. And we can also re-roll the dice, but we don't have anything which you can do with that right now. So let's check the enemy moves. If he gets an even, he can do 4 damage. And if he adds up dice to beyond 8, he can repeat the next attack. So let's see what he does. That's his moves. Let's end our turn. He rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1. Gonna do 4 with that. Take that down to 4. And then it's our turn again. So pretty simple to start with, really. We're just seeing how many 6s we can roll. I guess I should have tried to roll for a 6 on the first go. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's end that. So we did get our limit break there. I'll show you what that is during the next battle. When you level up, you do regenerate all your health, so I'm not too worried about dying. We got a staff. Deals 6 fire damage and burn 1 dice. Brilliant. We will equip that. I think it's auto-equipped. Yes, so here you can see this is how you sort out your equipment. There are 2 types. There's big boxes and little boxes. And it's pretty good the way the game handles that. But let's jump into the next fight straight away here. So he's only got 9 health. We do have our limit break, which doubles the next action. So let's re-roll this dice. We got a 1. Re-roll it. We got a 5. I'm going to keep the 5 and re-roll the 4. We got a 1 out of it. Okay. Let's, I'll tell you what, let's just double our 5 and lethal this guy. That's that fight over with. And we will level up. So maximum health increased by 4. And we get an extra dice. So now on each roll we will have more dice, which is just obscenely better. So we are going to take on the pirate to get to the chest here. Let's see, he's got lots more health. We want to re-roll this 2. Again, re-roll the 2. Roll the lowest value. Okay, well, we'll do 4 damage with the sword. And we will take this down to 1. So for the next turn, we can proc it quite easily. What does he have? He's got cannon fire. Okay, we have 2 burn. So what does burn do? You can see down here, burn burns the dice, because we have 2 burn. It burned 2 dice, and so now it costs us 2 hearts to use one of these dice or die. What do we want to do? Well, we want to do 6 damage to him with our sword. That's the best move we can do there. And then we might as well just take the staff, and there we go. We don't need to lose 2 health here pointlessly. We did burn him once as well, so he took some damage playing that die. We have our Fury ready, but I don't think we need it to get lethal on him. Let's see, we can get him down to 2. Then can we get staff to proc? We need this. Go up. There we go, that'll do. So we do 6 damage to him here. We'll do 6 damage to him here. There we go, that's the end of that one. And we've got our Fury saved for the next guy. Let's see what we get out of the chest. Bump! Okay, this is a pretty good one. Just adds 1 to your dice roll. So where are we putting that one? Up the top, okay. So this is our battle map. In battles, you do have an inventory as well where you can store things. We will eat this apple for some health. And let's go take on the marshmallow. Be resistant to burns, perchance? He is on fire. Yeah, we have the bump here now. So, ooh, 6 and 6 is really good. Let's re-roll this. 3, 4. Shouldn't re-roll it. In fact, we don't need to. We can just... Tell you what we could do. If we bump a 6, I believe we get a 6 and a 1. It's not necessary. Yeah, we get a 6 and a 1. And then we can re-roll the 1 into a 2. But with that, we can do 6 damage. Put the 6 onto here. 4 into there. We do have 2 left over, which you can't do anything with. But it's all fine. Yeah, Snowball to freeze us. Okay, so freeze takes one of our rolled values down to 1. So that's pretty powerful. Let's re-roll these 1s. Into something better, hopefully. It's a pretty low roll of a round. We don't want to double the next action if it's not going to be too much. Let's bump up this 3 into a 4. Use it on our sword. And get the staff down for next round. We should be able to get a lethal on him quite easily. He's going to fireball us with 6 damage. Nice if we could level up at the end of this. Let's see, so we want to re-roll the 1. We got a 6, lovely. So that's lethal. Just do the 4 here for an extra 6 damage. Nice. Win. And we did level up. It's back to full health here. Ooh, what do we want? Spiked shield. Uses a max of 5. On an even, you do damage, and on an odd, you get that much shield. Shield works as you would expect it. It just blocks that much damage, and I believe you keep it for the whole fight. Or boomerang, do 2 times X damage to your enemy, but 1 times to yourself. I think I'm going to go with the spiked shield. It does mean we have to remove bump for now, I believe. Let's have a look at this shop. What have they got to offer? We have 4 gold, so we can afford everything. Healing crystal. A maximum of 3, but recover that much health. That seems quite powerful. Taser. Do X electric damage and shock the enemy. Or a snowball. Do X ice damage and freeze the enemy. I think I'm going to take the healing crystal, to be honest. It seems like the most versatile. Let's check our equipment. Where do we want to put the spiked shield? I think the spiked shield... But we're going to roll this. We don't need a shield and healing. Healing gives us something to do with our low value dice as well. So we'll see how this goes. Let's take on Sneezy here. Some good rolls. Some good rolls. We got our limit break so we can double up on any moves. We might as well do that now. And double up on our 6 to do 12 damage. And reroll the 3. We got 2. Reroll the 2. 6. Nice. So we can put 6 in here. And then just put the 5 in as well. Burn them for 1. Oh, you can't do anything with a 6 either. Oh, no, he can. He can turn it into all 1s. Okay. Should really check the enemy moves before doing that. I did get our fury back, though. So we will heal ourselves here. And then just lethal it. I could have used the fury on the heal, but I don't think that's too necessary. And yeah, let's go down to the next floor. I don't think there's anything else I want to buy from the shop. Okay. So there are 6 floors total. For this video, I'm just going to keep it all as one run. But for future ones, I might break it up depending on the length. Oh, it's you. Great. I thought it might be Marsho. Great friend. Really great. But that fire and these chemicals are a tricky mix. Okay, so this guy upgrades your thing. Okay, so we could upgrade the sword, which turns it from this into this, where it does 1 extra damage. The staff, which does 2 extra damage. the bump, which can be used twice in that turn instead of just the once, and the healing crystal, which you can use a 4, and it reduces poison by 1. Let's check our backpack. What happens if we upgrade the spiked shield? Alright, it gets rid of the max 5, so you can do 6 damage in it, essentially. Okay. These all seem pretty good. Especially the staff. I mean, 8 damage is quite nice, and then if you read on it, that would turn into 16 damage and burn 2 dice. But I think we're going to keep him there for now. We'll see what we get out of this chest and potentially this shop, and then we'll go back. So we'll fight the Keymaster here, who only has 1 die. Let's have a look at his moves. Okay. So he unlocks Keyblade, return the dice. Yeah, I'm not sure how this guy plays. Obviously, depending on whatever he rolls, he unlocks a thing. So let's see, I guess. Let's do our move. So I've got a 4 there. We can use these 2 4s on the staff to proc that. I would like to pull off a heal as well, though. Let's see what we can re-roll this 3 into another 4. We might as well re-roll it again. A 3, that's okay. We can bump it into a 4. Let's do the sword and extra damage on the staff as well. We have a Fury sitting there. I should have Furied on the staff. So what's it going to do? The 4. Keyblade, do 3 damage and return the dice. Okay. Alright, how close are we to leveling up? Is there a way to find out? I don't think so. Okay. Let's re-roll this too. Let's re-roll this too. Let's re-roll this too. Alright, that's what we're looking for. So let's think about this. We can double up on our sword attack. And yeah, I think that's what we want to do here. We bring him down to 10 health. We're going to put 4 into there, and we're going to heal ourselves for 2. It's not much, but it'll do. We should have bumped. We could have healed ourselves for 3. Okay, he got a 1. So he gets the dice back. Does 3 damage. Burns the dice again. Oh, which he can then put into there. Okay, so the longer this guy plays for, the more damage he gets. I get it. Okay. Well, then we want to kill him this turn. It's that simple. Which we can. So let's just lethal him. Should have probably healed myself just before. Still getting used to the specifics of this game. You're going to make such a great minion once you lose. Oh, just you wait, Keymaster. Maybe my first turn, but it's a game based around probability. Detonator, do 1 damage for every poison on enemy. That's cool. We don't have any poison though. Let's take on the Dryad and get to this apple afterwards. I think that's at 6 extra health, but I think we fully heal after this fight too. So let's re-roll the 1. 5's pretty good, especially saying we can bump it and do max damage. So we might as well do max. The 6 in here and our 2, and we burn them as well. Alright, so they can poison us and deal quite a bit of damage. Okay, so we want to get rid of this person as quick as possible. I think we can do that this round, so it's not an issue. And without the help of Fury, we don't need it. There we go, so that's the end of the Dryad. And we leveled up, so we're at full health. Oh, an extra dice as well. Nice. Let me see if I can find my cup of tea. One moment. Alright, take on the fireman. What you got going on? Weak to ice. Okay, we don't have any ice, but 4 dice. I feel so good. We want to get something that we can reuse as well. This is too many dice. Let's reroll this and see if we can... We don't even need a lower dice. We don't even need a heal. I guess let's just do our max that we can. Might as well heal just to put it there. Overheal if you will. Yeah, we should have checked his moves, but let's see. Evens, and then he does that much damage. And he burns one of the dice. Ah, there's a lot of damage there. We may not need this. We probably will. Let's think about it. We can bump the 5 to do 6 damage. We can pump the 5 and the 4 into here to deal another 6 and burn one of his dice. Using Fury, we could burn 2 of his dice. I think that's the play there. So let's bump this. We're going to put that into 6. Put the 5 into here. We will use Fury. And put this 4 in here. Hit him twice. And then when he unburns one of his dice, he should die. Okay, we got 3 rerolls here. We're going to pay 2 health. And hope to either break even or perfect. Use 3, essentially healing 1. And let's see what he does. If he touches either of these, he just straight up dies, but they're odds anyway, so he wouldn't. And just anything will take him down. Let's put 2 in. There we go. Alright, let's take this 7 health. Not too bad. See what's at the shop. Iron shield. Just straight up add that much shield. It's quite nice. Blight. Again, a poison thing. First aid kit. That would be quite a nice sink, really, to be honest. What's our current equipment that we've got? Bump and healing crystal. Bump's okay. But just adding 1, is it really that useful? Healing crystals... being okay as well. It might just be better to get rid of those 2, but spiked shield in, to be honest. Let's take another look at the shop here. First aid kit. It's very endearing, but 16's quite a large limit to hit. Iron shield as well. I don't think any of those are necessary. Let's go back here to the upgrade place. And... I'm thinking we're going to get rid of Bump and Healing Crystal. And we're going to try and put in the other big one in. It does mean we only have... we have 4 dice and... we could sink them into staff, I guess. That's +1 damage every time. This is +2 damage every time it procs, which it will quite often. And then the Spiked Shield goes from max 5 to 6. Which, it makes 6s more useful, but we'll probably be using this for shields anyway. So, I think we're best off upgrading the staff, just because 2 damage is better than 1 damage. And then we will try using that build. Replace Bump and Healing Crystal with Spiked Shield. And yeah, let's fight the bully. Okay, so we rolled 2 1s. Definitely want to re-roll those. We got a 4, nice. And a 1 again. And a 2. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. The 5 into the sword. The 5 into here, which gives us a good shield. I think that's a good idea. We could even Fury it into 2 shields. Let's give that a go. Let's give ourselves quite a lot of shield. We've got 10 shield now, which blocks his attacks. And then we can either do 4 damage and get this ready for next turn, but instead we're going to spend our 2 4s here and do 8 damage to him and burn him, and then just do 2 with the sword. I think that was the play there. And we are shielded for 10, so let's see what he does. So 4 damage, blocked by the shield. 3 damage, blocked by the shield again. Nice, nice. Okay, let's see this again. So we will want to... we could shield again with this 5. That might be the play, just to keep ourselves safe. And then we're going to re-roll this 2. See if we can get 4 or higher. Nice, okay. So put the 5 in here. Have that 4 on top, and then do 6 damage. And he shouldn't be able to hurt us with our 8 shield. So I think we're sitting pretty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, wow. Really, all ones. Double snake eyes. Well, let's re-roll some of these. Okay. Well, we might as well... We can't reach lethal, can we? It's a shame. Maybe we might as well do 5 damage. No, we can reach lethal. What am I talking about? We can put them all on the staff and then just hit them with that. Okay, so we're not really close to a level up, but let's see what's in this chest. Battle Axe. Do 2 times whatever damage you put in, but with a maximum of 4. Now, I do know one thing about the Battle Axe, which is very nice, which is that when you upgrade Battle Axe, it changes from a 2 tile into a 1 tile. So if we were doing that, I would probably get rid of the sword, to be honest, and put the Battle Axe in up here. And probably the healing crystal down here. The bump wouldn't be too useful with the max being 4. But let's see how it goes. Let's take on the loud bird here. I'm liking the current setup we've got. It's another low roll of a hand. We will re-roll this one. Yet again. Oh, come on. Alright, we got a 4. I mean, we're going to use this staff. It's our best damage dealer. Let's do that, and then we can choose do 2 damage here or here. So I'll do it on that one. What does he do? Doubles to silence me. He used every move he had there. It's silence. Cannot use special character skills or limit breaks. Okay, so I can't use this. And then the weaken temporarily weakens random equipment. Equipment becomes less powerful. Okay, so the sword does a maximum of 3. It takes a maximum of 3, and the same with the spiked shield. Fair enough, dude. That was well done. Dodge 1. Avoid the next attack. Well, with that information, we will put 5 at a max of 3. God. Darn tootin'. I want to put this in here to shield ourselves. But then that means our big attack gets blocked. Well, we'll forego the shield, because we don't want to not hurt him. So we'll put these in here. And then nothing to do with this die. We'll just go on to the next turn. Well, he hasn't got... Oh, he does have doubles. God damn it. Some good rolls for him, but he can't use his weaken anyway. So we are stronger this turn. Let's see, what would we want to do? We can't put the 6 in here, so we basically turn plays itself. We do 6 damage, and we do 8 damage plus 2 damage. And he didn't get another silence, which is quite nice. He does pull off his full attack. So let's see, he has weakened these 2, so it only does 3 damage now. Hot damn. I would like to have a 5, so let's keep re-rolling this 1. And 3 would shield us for 3. We want to do 3 damage to him, so he dodges that, and then we can put these 2 into here, and then shield for 3. I think that's the play. So we want him to dodge this attack, so we can actually burn him with this one. Don't put 3 in there. Then the 6 and the 2. And then we at least burn him. And then we'll shield for 3. And he got double again, so we are silenced. There, we still got a shield going, so we shouldn't be taking any damage too soon. And is this the end of our bird friend? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, dodge on! God damn it! Alright, let's do 3 damage to him and we'll put on 5 shield. So we're not going to take any damage, we can clear him out. I've got to keep an eye on that dodge so it's flight when he gets an even number. It enables the dodge. And then didn't do any damage to us, just weakened some of our items here. And then do 5 damage to him. The dodge. The dodge. That's okay, we can still make this work. No, we can't. Oof. Let me work out. It doesn't really matter what we put where, does it? Fit that in. He's gone next time. He still can't do damage to us. It's just I think a bit more about the plays that I'm doing. So he's going to squawk yet again. That's some really good luck he's got on those squawks. And he has a dodge. He does. So let's... I mean, it doesn't matter which way we do it now. Let's do it that way. So that's the end of that fight. We got 4 XP, 4 more, and we do level up again. I will take this health before we fight Crystalina. And we'll check the shop. We'll check the shop. The green shop. Also, she wants to trade. Do X damage on a 6, add 2 poison. I would trade the sword for that, because that's essentially what it is. But no deal. I quite enjoy our shield. I think it's working out quite well for us. Being able to add a defense. But yeah, that was basically just an upgraded sword. Nothing too special. So let's see Crystalina's attacks. If she gets a total of 6, she can unlock a random crystal weapon, of which she can have 4. Okay. So let's do our best plays. We want to re-roll the lowest number. Okay, so we have a 1, 3, and 2 4s. The 2 4s we can put in here to proc the staff. We do get 3 damage with our sword and get 1 shield with that. And let's see how she plays. So she can add up to 6 once. And if she puts an even in, she gains a random blessing. Reduced by 2 for each attack. So every attack doing under 2 damage doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's re-roll this one. Re-roll this one. And we re-roll a 3. Do another 3, okay. So we can do 6 damage, and then 3 3s would do enough. Do I want to shield instead? No, we're going to level up at the end of this. We might as well do some damage. Let's do 6. 3 3 3. Puts a burn on her as well. So one of her dice will cost her 2 HP to use. Another even, so she will gain a random blessing. Curse me. Alright, so she has Curse me. All equipment has a 50% chance to fail. Disappears once triggered. Okay. Let's use our combat roll. We'll do this too. We'll do one of the 3s. We'll get 5 out. Nice. So staff, we will put in a 5 and a 3. Ah, cursed when it... Bugger. Okay. Spiked shield, you gonna work on me? Yeah. And then we can do 4 damage. Okay, so the curse wasn't too bad there. It did take a bit of damage off, but could have been worse. Now they could use this 6 to fully unlock one of them. Or use it there, okay. Alright, our turn. We are still cursed. They did manage to pull that off. But I don't think there's too much I can do about that, to be honest. So we're still going to use combat roll. A 5, lovely. Lovely. So we're going to try our 6 on the sword. Ah, bugger. And then if we do 4, it does 4 damage. We definitely want to try and proc the staff. So we're going to use the 5. Yeah, we're going to have to use the 5 and the 4. Yeah, then we're going to put 3 shield on. Nice, it all worked out. So they're on 15 HP. I'm not sure if they can do damage to me. They haven't... Oh, hollow crystal. Okay, so that just straight up does damage. So... Oh, they did it twice, too. So we did get hurt there. Still not too worried. You done? Crystalina, you done? Oh no, looks like we've experienced a little bug. Let's see if my Fury Click can do anything. Maybe... Okay, let's try here. Let's go back to title. Play. Continue. Ah, damn, looks like we're gonna have to start the fight again, but... now we know how she plays. We can do this a bit easier. was unfortunate. It has just released, so there will be a couple of bugs. And these rolls are great, so I'm not complaining. Jesus. Well, we can use the 3 here for some shield, put a 6 in here, and the other 2 in here. That's a much better start to this fight. And she will unlock 2 things this round. In a random blessing, so it's the same as last time, at least for the first one. She got Fury. Next equipment will be used twice. It's the same as ours. We'll re-roll this too. Got another 6. I mean, we might as well do the optimum damage move and then see if we can get an odd number out of this. We can't play the 6 in there. We should blink 4 just to do some extra damage. They are going to hit us hard. But I was trying to get a shield out of it, obviously. Get a random blessing. They've got a dodge and Fury again. Well, if they've got a dodge going, then let's see. Let's have a think about it. We can reroll this 3, reroll this 2, reroll this 1. Hey, we've got a 4. So the 5, we will shield up a bit so we can't get hurt too much. And I would rather she blocked 5 damage rather than our 8. There we go. Okay. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this so far. I'll just click enter. I think it's a lovely game. It's a new look on how these should be going as well. You know, roguelikes essentially. So it's a great view on them. So what did she get there? She got a heal, a freeze. She got power crystal, random blessing, but she has dodge and shield. Ooh. Life crystal, which recovers health, and ice crystal, which does damage and freezes one of my dice. It's quite nice not being cursed, to be honest. Now the 5 into here is nice. She can't do more than 6 damage though, so we don't need any more shields right now. She's looking to dodge our next attack, so bada bing. And then we'll put 8 into here. Just do, yeah, not too much damage, but we did leave a burn in there. And we should have tried to reroll that into a 4. If we can do some damage that way. She's only on 1 HP now. Gets a random blessing. Not sure what it was, went away pretty quick. And 1 damage, there we go. So that's the end of that fight. And level up. Yeah, so we are fully healed. Ooh. Shield bash. Needs doubles. Bash with shield. Do shield damage. I don't think we're ready for this yet. Let's take a look at upgrade equipment. Take off the limit. It's not necessary. Just upgrade the generic sword. Wait a minute. Let's upgrade the battle axe. Make it tiny. And then we can... Yes, this is the play I want to do. Upgrade the battle axe for sure. Make it smaller. And then bye-bye sword. Let's put the battle axe in. And then do we want the bump or the healing crystal? I think we're going to start with the healing crystal. It's a bit more versatile. It does require lows. And our lows are probably going to be going into the battle axe. But then... if we get a few lows, we can play it with this. Let's see how this goes. We might trade healing crystal for bump. Bump. Bump is only helpful, really, if you've got certain things which want an odd or an even, because obviously it flips it, depending on... It can give you an extra die if you have a 6 and you bump it. Nah, we still don't want to do this. I thought she might have changed it with us getting new items. Wow, this looks like a busy floor. So let's see how we're doing with the revive on the table. We might change it out to a bump anyway. For example, with the bump now, we could put this 6 into here, into bump, get an extra dice, and then re-roll that dice. It could be a play, but let's see how this goes. First of all, let's see how his moves are. He's got a battle axe as well. And a beetle headbutt. So when he gets up to 12, he does 5 damage and locks one of my dice. I believe when he locks a dice, I just can't use it. So that would be pretty bad. But as for this move, it seems pretty easy. We do 4 here, which is the max. 8 damage to him. We put one of our 5s in here with a 6, do another 8 damage, and we put a 5 in here to shield. Perfect. Didn't even have to re-roll any dice. And he's going to do 2 or 4 damage to us there, but we shielded it. He's getting his headbutt ready. I think I'm going to swap out with the healing crystal for bump just to try out that getting a 6 and turn it into 2 dice thing, but we'll see. Now we would like to re-roll. Usually we don't want a 6, we don't want 2 of them. This 6 and this 2 can proc the staff. That 5 could go into the shield, so ideally we want this to be a 4. And a 3 will do. 3 will do. It will. Let's put the 3 into the battle axe. That'll do 6 damage. We want to do 5 into the spiked shield. And put the 6 and the 2 into the staff. Deal 8 fire damage and put a burn on him. Yep, same place, same place. I've ran out of shield now, but we still haven't taken any damage. There's no need to heal at all. Let's do the 1. Let's reroll the 2. Got another 5. Let's think about this. Yeah, it's still a pretty easy turn. Now what's the chances of getting a 1 out of this? It might become a 4. It came 2, but that doesn't change the rolls. And we had him on lethal anyway. P545, so I smell the blood of a walking dice. So there's still another level coming, so we can expect an extra dice at the end of this floor, I suppose. Let's take the healing crystal out and put the bump in and see how that affects our game. And let's check out the upgrades. So bump, we can use it twice. That does seem pretty powerful. And getting rid of the limit, again, that doesn't seem that great. I mean, it is 2 extra damage, but we only really use this for the shield. I think the bump could be the most powerful play there, to be honest. Let's, again, see what we get from this chest here before we decide to upgrade anything. Wicker Man is weak to fire. Good to know. Okay, so let's re-roll this one. Do a 5, not too bad. Re-roll this one. Do a 2. We've got 4 for the max damage here. I'm just going to lock that in. We don't forget this 5 can go here. And we can put the 6 and the 2. And there we go. Perfect round. I'm not sure how much his weakness happened there. I'm not sure what happened. Our Fury isn't ready, but if we take 4 damage, it will be. Yeah, we should have checked his moves. So he heals on damage as well. He has a staff too. Nice, nice. Limit break. Okay. Let us do the max damage here. Want to re-roll this 1, preferably into a 4 or a 5, really, I guess. 4's fine, because we can just bump it up into a 5, turn that into shield, and we will take 2 off our shield to use the staff. Oh, it was lethal. It's a good job we shielded before we had to use the fire, though, so we didn't take any damage off that. Let's see what's in here. Counter spell. If enemy rolls... Ooh, that's interesting. So if enemy rolls whatever you put it in, that dice is locked. That is interesting. 8 health would be a little bit of a waste. I want to see what that is when it's upgraded. Counter spell. Lock dice that roll X. 2 uses, so you get to use it twice. That seems good for a dice dump if you haven't got anything to use your dice for. But I think bump works out quite well for us at the moment. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. Give me a moment. Ah, okay, okay. Alright. We're going to take on the Paper Knight. Paper Knight is weak to fire. Cool, because we've got a staff going at the minute. We got limit break. Let's re-roll these 1s first. Get these 1s out of here. Let this one back in. Do it. Stop giving me perfect runs. Jeez. You're making me look bad. And then I guess we'll We can either shield for 1 or bump it and do 2 damage. We'll do the 2 damage. And then evens or odds. I should really... 9 damage! Friggin' hell, dude. You've locked 2 of my dice. Ooh. So on an even, do 7 damage, lose 2 damage each use. So, okay, so it gets worse and worse, the paper sword. Still, ow. Glue, lock 1 dice, and she can use it twice. Alright, so we can expect 7 damage coming in next turn. And we can't do anything with these, they are locked. Cool. Well, let's re-roll this. For 1. Definitely don't want that. 5. That's too much, dude. We don't want a 5. Oh, we do want a 5. Now we can shield for 5. Cool. But we will only take 2 damage. That's exactly what I was after. Now we can either do 4. Am I feeling lucky? Yes. Alright, cool. Let's do 4 damage. I know I've got the Fury sitting here. I'm waiting for a better turn to play that. I could have played it on the shield to fully block, but blocking most of it is good enough. We've got another 2 locked dice. There we have 2 6s. We've got lethal. Let's just put this in here. Is weak? Does weak mean double damage? Let's find out. I would use the Fury. I want to use Fury anyway. Let's find out. Alright, I shouldn't have used Fury. It is double damage when they are weak to something. But still, we're doing good. We are going to come and have this health before we go and check the shop. Come on in, Yolanda's got some amazing products in stock today. Yolanda's also speaking in third person again. Oops. Upgrade equipment. I mean, we could upgrade our whole hand. Flip a dice upside down. That's beyond me. No. Let's upgrade our spiked shield, dude. And then let's upgrade our bump. Because we can. Now everything's upgraded. Alright, let's take on the skeleton. Fully upgraded hand. What do you do? Two-handed sword. Just add these 2 dice together and then do that damage. And shriek. Curse me, but it needs to be a 2. Okay. So we could, if we took the blocker from earlier, put the 2 into it, and then block them from ever doing that. So that is cool. It is. A 5. Lovely. Shield for 5. I would like you to turn into a 4 or above. Or even a... Actually, we don't need to. We can just bump you twice. And there you go. Perfect. Turn. So double bump is pretty handy. We got max shield, max damage. So let's see, that's a lot of damage, dude. It's 11 friggin' hell. Oh, this is looking dicey. Okay, alright, Alright, we're gonna bump the 6 into another fresh 1. And then we're going to re-roll the 1 into a 4, which gives us max damage. And we can do this again, but I really want 5 shield before he just completely wrecks us again. Jesus. Sorry, I just hit the mic there. I mean, the 6 and the 2 procs this. We'll keep the 3 just so we can shield if this comes out bad. It's not a 5. Okay. Well, we'll put the 6 and the 2 into here. We'll shield for 3. I got cursed. No shield. Okay. Oof. Oh, he didn't roll that high. He didn't roll too high. So we're going to take 7 damage this turn. 6 damage and then get cursed. Okay, I'm hoping they level up at the end of this fight. That would be lovely. Now, we've got to watch out. We are cursed. So anything could pop at any moment. Our Fury will be ready next turn. Combat roll, you good? You seem good. Give us a 5. No! Okay, let's bump this twice. Okay, cool. Battle axe. Yeah, pulled it off. And then staff, if you work with 1. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll pull it off. We win. And it's enough XP to level up. We're at max level now. So we received the maximum amount of dice. We don't need this HP. Walk on it just in case. Let's go down to the next floor. Ooh, Warrior versus Drake. Okay, Drake, what you got? Got a gift. Wooden stake. Takes final 5 HP from vampires. Ah! So Drake's a vampire. And I need to use this to kill him? Is that what you're telling me, game? Well, I'm not gonna not put it in my friggin' thing after you've just given it to me. That would be mental. Okay. I'm assuming he'd be unkillable otherwise, so that's pretty cool. It's something I've not seen before. Did we definitely put that in and save it? It is there, bottom left. We got rid of Bump. We have Battle Axe, Staff, and Spiked Shield. Bring it on, Drake. I'm ready. Oh. Drake can only be killed with a wooden stick. Thanks for telling me now. Yeah, okay then. Let's fight. Told everyone to go easy on you. You know, wanted to take you out myself. Didn't forget the wooden stake, Drake. Yeah, loser. Let's see what attacks he's got. Blood Suck. Drain health. Yeah, makes sense. Drain his health? Oh, that's... Okay, it's my health. So you can't shield it. Smog Cloud. Inflict 3 poison and 3 blind. And he gets 4 dice. He seems pretty tough. Okay, but he can't curse us. And we do want to bring this down so it's ready to go when he's down low. And we've got a 4 for this, so let's do it. We could dump all of these into there, but we're going to reroll this one. A 5, nice, we can dunk that 5 in here. Let's get this 2 rerolled. 1's not what we're looking for. Another 5, cool. Alright, we're going to have to put a 5 into here with the 4. Do we want a shield? Shield doesn't do anything for us, I'm pretty sure. The 5 and the 4 into here. And we'll take 5 and 2 off here. Okay. Extend. That's some high rolls. So he's going to use a 1 to drain our health. Ah! That was a quick proc. 3 poison. Ouch. Oh, just blind dice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, let's keep the 6. And can we put this in? Oh, I don't know where I want to put it. Tell you what, why don't we put this one in here? It was a 2. We'll put the 6 in here to proc that. That's just a good decision. Oh, nice. That was a 4 because it just did 8 damage. And we're just going to dunk the rest in here. Hey, there was a 6 as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We should have re-rolled the 3 to try and get a higher number. I'm getting overwhelmed here. Overwhelmed. It looks like he's going to proc Smog Cloud again. Nah. How long have we had Fury ready for? I'll use it next turn, don't worry. Okay. Now we want to bring Staff down. That was a 1. Let's re-roll this 1 into a 3. Let's put another one of these in. Okay, that's down to 4. Let's put the 3 in here. I mean, there's no point in re-rolling this. It just comes out. Yeah, there's another blank eye. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, it's got 1 re-roll. 3. It's 3. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, the unknown is so scary. Do I put it in here? Yes. Okay, I think we did 2 damage there. So we are sadly going to put 3 into here, 6 into here to proc the Staff. We're getting them low. I don't think... Maybe still there. I don't think this is going to be worrisome. Nah, I think we've got him here. We do. We didn't even proc that. Oh, I forgot about poison as well, though. Ah. Let's re-roll this 1 and this 1. Good. We got the 6s. We got a 4. Do that. And... we do need to do some more damage to him here. So we'll put the 6 and the 2 in. Then we might as well Reroll these just to get them high enough. And there's no point in using Fury, it just doubles the next action, so it doesn't double the dice. But I think we got this guy. He's gonna proc this. Oh, he heals as well, so we have to keep him below 5. Well, fair enough. Let's get this up to a big number. Bigger than 3, you can do better, that doesn't matter. So we'll put this in. Takes him down to 9. Takes him down to 3. Boom! Got him down. Lovely. Congratulations! Your very first victory. Am I super strong now? You'll always be super strong to me. But also... No, sorry. Here's how it works. Oh, how it works is, every time you win an episode, you get the chance to spin the wheel. And if the wheel ends up on a star, you get to leave the dungeons and take home your heart's desire. Get ready to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. You're not chanting. Oh, sorry. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Yeah. Here we go. Oh no, a cross. Ah, bad luck. No prize this time. Never mind, there are plenty of episodes to come. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. You can stop chatting now. Yeah, cool. You've unlocked the thief. Oh, cool. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I think that was a relatively long episode. I probably will be shortening them down in future just by splitting them up into 2 separate episodes. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a really fun game. I'm definitely looking forward to getting into the thief as well. I think I'm going to do that straight away. You guys can see what happens with that tomorrow. I've just got a big day set aside, not a few hours anyway, where I'm just going to be playing Dicey Dungeons for a while. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it, especially if you've stayed in this long. I hope you've enjoyed the game, maybe going out to buy it yourself, because it's just fun. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.